My roommate went to a birthday party at an apartment in Lekki last month with some friends, even though I advised her not to go. When she returned the next morning, she looked very unwell, couldn't clearly explain what happened. She only said that they had fun and couldn't remember much. Last week, she started feeling sick and was vomiting a lot. At first, I thought it was malaria and got medication, but her condition didn't improve. I then suggested we go to a nearby pharmacy for a test, and the results showed that she's pregnant. She doesn't have a boyfriend, which has raised some serious concerns about what may have happened at that party. When I asked if she had any sexual encounter, she said she couldn't remember. I'm worried she may have been drugged and taken advantage of, but we don't know for sure, or who could be responsible. I suggested abortion as an option, but she refused, saying it goes against her beliefs. At this point, I've told her that if she decides to keep the pregnancy, we can't continue living together, since I currently pay all the rent and I'm not in a position to take on that kind of responsibility. Okay.
That's it?
Yeah. And then there was slides of the pictures of the girl.
So she don't buy?
Yeah. So the girl went and got the abortion and she didn't make it. I just want to let you know that you what's the word? I just want to let you know that you buyed your friend.
No, she did not. How she take buy her?
She buyed her friend.
No, she didn't. No, it was her choice to do that.
Wait.
No, it was her choice.
This is so unfortunate.
No.
I don't like this kind of stories.
Oh my goodness. If I don't say I'm not going to agree. I don't want to talk this guy. I've never recovered from Mozoro last week. I don't all these heavy things because I don't tire.
I know. I think the thing is she had gone to a party that she didn't support her going to. Is the first problem. She didn't want you to go. Well, maybe I should say first problem.
That's her choice too, because they're both adults.
Maybe knowing the company of the people she's going with, maybe knowing like these are bad boys or bad girls, don't go there. This is somebody you live with, you don't pay house rent, you don't do anything, you're just squatting for free. So I think she has a say on how you move a little bit. And then you still come to find out that she doesn't remember anything from the party. Whether there was graping, whether there was consensual sex, she don't remember. Because maybe somebody slipped something in her drink. Now, babes is pregnant, and you are telling her that you suggested an abortion. She bought her friend.
No, she didn't though.
Because you get that you go take threatening me, whether you say it indirectly or indirectly, I will not have a choice.
So I don't like things like this because there's no context. The context is not enough. We need backstories. She doesn't have family members.
Who?
The person that died.
I don't know.
She doesn't have other people that she could have gone, to stay with. She doesn't have and it's so unfortunate because now she's no more. So we can't ask all these questions. Who invited her to the party? Where did she where in Lekki? Where who are the people? Because there has to be some kind of investigation to find out whether did anything happen, were other people put at risk, right? At that party. Who picked her up? And this is why we need body systems, ladies. God. This was in Nigeria, obviously, Lekki, right? So we need body systems because if you're going somewhere like that and maybe you don't even know the people so much. Maybe it was a mutual that invited her or something. Let somebody know where you are going.
But she did know. Her roommate
She knows that she went to a party in Lekki. She may not necessarily have known who she went with or other details. Where in Lekki are you going? It's not like you're policing anybody. You're an adult, but we live in such unsafe times. Even here in this part of the world that is relatively safe, give or take. We have body systems. Oh, I'm going here.
I had a job to do last year, and I looked up the location on the map. It was 45 minutes drive. I said, I think I told you.
It's me, yeah.
I told my mother. Yeah. I told my sister. Yep. I told my house. I told everybody. I said, see the address of where I'm going.
Because it was kind of remote.
It was remote out of town.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm not saying I'm going to work for bad people, but just in case people don't hear from me, see where I'm going.
That's it. So we need to start having those things in place, normalize letting one person or two people know where you are going, phone number of that person, the address, because what's in BD?
Because who do we hold?
There was a party where I'm saying that this lady was not at fault because if you think about, and maybe one day too, I will tell you people about my experience about one lady that I helped, where she won't come out from my house again, and she was pregnant and she had a child with her, and this was somebody that had just moved to Canada that didn't know. We will do story time and I will tell you people about that one. But I can understand, and this lady was just with me for a couple months, and I felt the pressure. So imagine taking on that responsibility of somebody who is pregnant, because anything will happen. It's not your head.
You're the caretaker.
You are the caretaker. You're already footing bills. Maybe she's already feeding her, paying rent, doing all these things and you know how hard things are right now. Then to think about antenatal, think about it. I mean, what's happen now, babe? Now your husband.
I understand, but she don't handle them well now. She know why you should suggest abortion straight up. First thing.
Well, again, no, I hear that too, because that abortion was like a stretch.
Yeah.
It was yeah. But like normally, for you to get to the abortion stage, the belly don't mature small. Because there's so many things you can do now.
At the point of just finding out last week,
now.
yeah, you could have flushed.
Why you can't they laugh? This is they will drag you.
I'm sorry, but you can take a go.
No, there are other things that people do now.
Well,
like medically,
I don't know. I just know that there's easier ways because it's probably less than 6-7 weeks.
Yes, you can go to the doctor. Doctor can find how they will do 1 or 2 things. And
God knows what she
But how can people see they die from abortion in 2026?
You don't go quack. You don't go quack. And depending on her age and like her previous medical history and stuff.
Where is her family?
That's where I was going. So
where are her tribe? Where are her people?
In the mishandling that I was heading to, and like you said, we don't have context about who the girl is, where she's from, who she's with, or whatever. Because it would have been nice to say, I'm not going to be the one to foot the bill of this child. You will have to go back home. You will have to go back to the people that gave birth to you, and you people will figure out what you're doing from there.
Yeah, and maybe I'll give you like a couple months to kind of figure it, or a couple weeks figure things out. But because my foot down, I won't be able to.
Let me tell you what you just did. You admitted to a crime on Twitter. I'll be on X. It's a suggestive. I think it's and I don't know who took her, if she even went with her to the place. You are now an accomplice. Is abortion a crime in Nigeria? God forgive me. The girl quiet, but she.
I don't think she's an accomplice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think because again, we have to move from always trying to apportion blame to somebody else without taking accountability. It's horrible that she's no longer here, right?
Yes.
She was an adult. No matter what, if somebody can tell you, I'm going to put gun to your head and pay you. Do this. Now still your choice, so to do am. We can argue. I'm telling you, because if you enter court, they go argue am. We can argue that the mere presence of a gun being there contributed to the person making that decision. If the gun was not there, maybe we would not have. We can argue all that. You understand? But the fact that you always have a choice. You could have been like, you know what? I'd rather be homeless. This is my religion. I'm not having this abortion. I'm not doing this because I don't understand. Did they drug her to take her to where she had the abortion? And do you get what I mean? You still got to the point where so she made the decision that, you know what, maybe to bring this pikin, well, I don't even know who the papa fee be, the circumstances. I don't even know say something happened. Not to talk of now I'm pregnant. So it's messy anyhow.
Very messy.
You want to think about it in that country that there's no justice.
Yeah, it's very messy. Me, I don't think. Oh, it's very messy. I can't lie because I get it. I get it from the stance of I was already managing, and yeah, you now want
in
to
this
add
economy.
I get it, but
there might even be a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, no, I will definitely pursue you.
No. This one is bad. So now, he don't buy. We don't know who do party. All those people now.
They are working free.
I will know they bring this kind of thing again.
No, sorry. I wanted you people to tell us what you think. That's why I brought it.
No.
If you were the friend, what would you have done differently? Or how would you handle this? Let us know in the comments. Okay, guys. Love and light.
Rest in peace.